Ricky. Real Long Beach insane, you know. So when Pac chose that side, it kind of divided Death Row to, they was really gangbanging up there. It was a line up there, like, they was the Crips, it was the Bloods, they gangbang. And it's kind of crossed because Snoop is the one that suggested Pac even come over to Death Row. And when, you gotta remember, Snoop was fighting a murder case. So when Pac got out, he was rah, 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 let's go kick everybody's ass in the East Coast. Snoop was like, nigga, I don't want no parts of that bullshit. Nigga, let's make this money and entertain these people. That's what I got from it. So Snoop, you can chime in, cuss me out, but that's just how, you know, I was there, nigga, so hanging out. I always felt when Pac died, it was because Snoop could have stopped that whole thing. I mean, because like I said, Snoop was a Crip. Pac offended some Crips. Doing some gang shit. Some dumb nigga gang shit. Really. It was set off a whole chain of events. You know niggas in LA don't get mad, they get even. So, you want a real Pac story? That's my Pac story. Is Pac would be alive today if he had stayed allies with Snoop, not cross Snoop. Snoop, you know, just think about it. Out of all the songs Pac did, he only did one with Snoop. One song. That's, you know, lost. One song. Man, nigga, you got me out of jail, nigga. We doing a whole album together, nigga. We doing the duets. So, didn't like the movie. I know they didn't have that part in the movie, but that's what I always thought. Pac would have been live if Snoop, if he didn't cross Snoop. Because you understand, Snoop was the biggest rapper in the world when Pac was in jail. The biggest rapper motherfuckers was standing outside. They don't do that no more. Standing outside records, waiting, white folks. Everybody wanted, we wanted the Snoop Dogg. They wanted Snoop Dogg's album. They was waiting, camping. And then for him to humble himself and be like, hey man, bring Pac over here. That'd be a great piece for us. Bring him over here. That'd be, he humbled himself. So, Pac is kind of going from his own demise. It's like, yeah, I know somebody. Yeah, but when he started, and it can be a lesson to a lot of these brothers. If you ain't grow up on that set, don't claim the set. If you ain't from around there, stay the fuck away from around there. VIP Long Beach? Yeah. Snoop, you can stop me at any time. Like I said, I was there. What's up, Juju? It's Father's Day. I am coming to Hawaii. I'm filming my.
Okay, this is going to be another one. I said what I said. Now, that Tupac video that I made, some of you mother suckers are upset with me because I said I don't understand why you riding so hard for a man that has been dead for years, right? Now, when Pac died, he was like in his 20s, mid-20s, right? I think he was about 25 years old. And I cut him a lot of slack, and I believe that people cut him a lot of slack because of his age. So although he had a good message, he negated his message with some of the images. Well, not images, with some of the decisions that he made. Right? So I did the Faizon video because the Faizon video demonstrates or reiterates what I have been saying all along. If you're not from the set, don't claim the set. And see, what happened was you had a dude, Tupac, that was from this area or from our side of town who started out to be a theater guy who ended up being a gangbanger. And that to me it was doomed from the very beginning because, see, let me tell you something. I told y'all sort of kind of what I did in my past. And this is synonymous with the Tupac situation, okay? I knew of a young man. He was very well off. Parents gave him everything. When he turned 16 years old, baby, he got the top of the line Lexus. All his siblings did. His father owned a construction company. I had been to his house before. He had a pool, very nice home. I mean, he didn't have to want for nothing. All his parents asked for him was to get C's and stay the fuck away from the hood, right? And this young man was very special to me because when I met him, you know, I like to tell people, hey, look, who you are doesn't depict what you're going to be. But then to my knowledge, what he schooled me on was, Miss Robinson, I don't live in the hood where you're from. Because he told me he hung out at my old hood. And I'm thinking that, okay, you know, you hanging out in my old hood. I'm thinking he's from the hood. No, he was well-to-do, right? So I'm saying to him, well, what the F are you doing down there, love? And he goes, well, my friends are down there. I said, baby, you from Montgomery County. Them ain't your friends, baby. Because I'm thinking that the Lexus that he drove was something that he got off some street stuff. When for real, he got it from his parents. So he would tell me about the young men that he would fool around with and hang out with and everything. And I had to tell him, love, them ain't your friends. They're not your friends. I advise you to stay away from them because they're going to be your associates or they're going to hang out with you for as long as they can use you. You feel me? As long as you are buying them stuff to eat, taking them shopping, or whatever it is they're using you for, as long as you can be a profit to them, they're going to fuck with you. So what eventually ended up happening was I had ran into the dude probably like a couple of months later, and I looked at him. I said, you look different. You strange. You done cut your hair. What's the deal? He said, Rob, they tried to kill me. I said, they tried to kill you? What you talking about? He was like, yeah, my friends told me that because we had plans to go somewhere else, but we ended up, but they was like, nah, let's go back to your house and chill and play PlayStation. Child, them hood ninjas had some pistols on them, right? And they put that little boy on the ground along with his little brothers on the ground on the floor. Okay? He said the only thing that made him survive or had him survive, because they duct tape him and they put him in the bathroom and they robbed his household blind. These people who he called his friends did this to him. Okay? And luckily, he ended up going away, but he said it changed his life. That little motherfucker, daggone minister now, you feel me? But he said it changed his life. And see, those things are what happen. Those are the things that happen when you try to be a part of something that aren't you. And although Tupac was very wise, and you know, I don't think that he garners the the recognition that everybody, holds him so high up on. Yes, he spoke. He had a platform where he can speak the truth, or his truth, because I hate to say, people have the truth, but he can speak, some facts about some things. And I'm not going to negate the fact that Tupac had some factual things that he was putting to the masses. But all I'm saying is he negated it with the stupid decisions that he made. When Faizon said that, Snoop Dogg was the reason, or he blamed Snoop Dogg for Tupac's demise, I don't really rock with that. But I do believe that the people around him were the reason for his demise. I do believe that the people around him did not protect their bag. If you knew that Tupac was your moneymaker, you shouldn't have allowed him to be out there ranting and raving, making fools of himself, and you know that wasn't his core. You know that this man's core is modeling in shopping malls. You know this. Why y'all didn't put a hand in front of him and push him back and be like, sit down, Pac. Don't destroy yourself. There's a bigger goal out there for you. But he surrounded himself with immature people, and he was immature at the time. And I'll give him a pass because he was only 25. But y'all, come on now. Tupac, as large as he was, I will not take away from the fact that he is iconic. He is legendary in the music. In the music industry. He's legendary as far as we're concerned, period. But I'm going to need y'all to ride for. There are a lot of other people that you could be riding for out here instead of Tupac. You hear me? There's a lot of other people out here that have done bigger and better and greater things. And I know in the hip-hop industry, y'all want to, everybody want to be a rapper. So everybody want to, leech on to a rapper, but it's more to life than rapping. You got, what's his name? Colin Kaepernick. Leech on him, ride for him. I bet you mother suckers won't ride for him. I bet y'all won't, ride for, what's his name? What's the dude from Grey's Anatomy? He's a civil rights activist. I forget his name, but I bet y'all won't ride for him. Okay? And he's not out here acting a fool. He's out here, even though he just married him or left his wife and got him a white girlfriend, I think. But I bet y'all won't ride for him. Why y'all got to ride for the most reckless dude out there? Why you got to ride for him? Ride for yourself. Like I said, ride for yourself. Y'all up here throwing up guns and about to take bullets for a man that made some poor choices. Ride for yourself. Ride for your children. Ride for your family. Hell, ride for your 401k. Ride for a better life. Ride for that. But don't ride for, don't die. You got rappers out here. What is that? The Game talking about he would die for Tupac? Oh, my God. For his legacy? Oh, my God. I'm done.